between regional, I can't see,
Regional Accelerator and Innovation Network, RAIN,
yeah,
and East Lane County Collaborative. So
oh, okay.
your East Lane County Collaborative is the city of Oakridge and the city of Lowell. In regards to RAIN, so RAIN is the Regional Accelerator and Innovation Network, and the East Lane County Collaborative wants to enter into a memorandum of understanding with the city of Oakridge. RAIN has been a partner to the city for over a year and has assisted a number of our local entrepreneurs. Through this memorandum of understanding, the East Lane County Collaborative agrees to provide $10,000 to RAIN for services provided during the period October 1st, 2018 through September 30th, 2019. A $5,000 contribution by the city of Oakridge and a $5,000 from the city of Lowell. These funds will support a part-time RAIN Rural Venture Catalyst who will be dedicated to East Lane County. RAIN shall provide economic development support to Eastern Lane County, collaborative with the goal of assessing, supporting, and building the entrepreneurial ecosystem in East Lane County. RAIN's Rural Venture Catalyst shall bring entrepreneurs and potential entrepreneurs together, providing them with increased access to people, mentors, and accomplished entrepreneurs, programs such as meetups, seminars, pre-accelerator, co-working / incubator space, and capital access to statewide funding sources, including RAIN's seed fund and crowdfunding. The city of Oakridge and Lowell will work with RAIN as the East Lane County Collaborative. Do you have any questions? Let me know. So basically, RAIN was up here last year, and they did at the pub, they had a number of local entrepreneurs present their products at kind of a Shark Tank style type of presentation at the club, and there's a couple of those people still moving their products along.
Was any money awarded out of that? Because the winner was Dylan Sanders with the wood thing, and he was in here last week, and he just said that he didn't think that was gonna go too well. Remember him saying that?
Right.
So.
He got, it was very little, very small amount, but
Oh.
it was a small amount.
Oh.
But
He didn't say that at the RAIN meeting, that he didn't think it was gonna go very well. At the RAIN meeting, he thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Well, that, wouldn't you say that in Shark Tank?
Right?
Yeah.
Now that he's got the money, he doesn't think it's gonna work too well.
So, anyway, so what it will do for us is, so what RAIN does is they primarily work with entrepreneurs that have ideas that can be developed into traded sector type of jobs, such as manufacturing, and it could be manufacturing small widgets, buttons, it could be anything, okay? As long as it's shipped out of state or out of country. Okay, and so for it to be considered a traded sector job, basically not retail. Okay, that, however, they do work with people who have retail businesses also and direct them to the agencies that can help them. But primarily they're trying to develop entrepreneurs who will work towards developing traded sector jobs. So.
I'm still a little fuzzy exactly what I'm buying here with my money.
So what you're buying, so I didn't want to read this piece because it's premature because of what they're wanting to hire, since they don't have any money to hire them. Yeah. So what their goal is, so this is the position that they want to hire. Okay, so this, and so basically this, so let me step it back. So Ford Foundation and a couple other granting agencies have already put some money towards this program. Okay, the 10,000 they're asking for is, as you saw, it starts is October 1st through September 30th. So through basically the federal fiscal year. And so basically, this is additional. They're going to use this as additional seed money, backup money, to add to the funds that they have already gotten from Ford Foundation and from a couple of other funding agencies. Because they want to have a venture catalyst, the person who works with these entrepreneurs, they want to hire him part-time. So that's why, the way they're trying to put this money together. So, and it's a 12-month contracted position as a part-time rural venture catalyst for Oregon Ring Regional Accelerator and Innovation Network. This is a remote position requiring the rural venture catalyst to spend time in the East Lane County communities mentioned below. So this puts them specifically to work in Lowell and Oakridge with our entrepreneurs. So that's the key point here. They haven't been able to do that. And so they really want to have somebody up here. And I believe one of the persons that was presented at the pub, Nicole Butterfield, I believe, is somewhat volunteering with these people now, but they are going to be looking for someone such as herself or someone else to work with the venture catalyst up here also, so that we have a face, a local face, working with the venture catalyst, whoever that may be. So, let's see. Basically, are you an entrepreneur who enjoys starting new things, being a part of something important, making an impact in your community? You get excited about the idea of helping other entrepreneurs pursue their dreams. And so their responsibilities: partner closely with the city leadership in Lowell and Oakridge, as well as the surrounding cities/communities where appropriate. Partner closely with Rain's economic development partners, including Lane County, Business Oregon, the Lane Small Business Development Center, Chambers of Commerce, and Rain Eugene. Map the entrepreneurial assets in the East Lane County region, determining the gaps and making recommendations for closing those gaps. Develop, lead, and grow programs to support entrepreneurs and innovators in the East Lane County region. So I think you have the idea. This gets kind of long, so I don't know. So really, the venture catalyst is there to try and develop these entrepreneurs and try to develop their ideas into traded sector type jobs.
So I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
The money is going to come from the city?
Yeah,
Some of them.
$5,000.
$5,000 from the city.
Yes.
And who from the city is going to evaluate the effectiveness of this person?
Well, it would be the city leadership.
Because we had a situation last year where we put up, I think, $2,000 to travel Lane County for a young woman to help us. And I don't think the city got its money's worth out of that. Maybe you disagree with me. I don't know. You and Rick had more contact with her than I did, certainly. But the point is, was any evaluation ever done to follow up and see whether the city got $2,000 worth for its contribution? Now we're considering putting up $5,000. Is there going to be somebody from the city to evaluate this and say, well, yes, maybe it's a good idea, maybe it's not?
So yes, the last time execution was not done as well as it should have been on the front end, and part of that is on me, part of that is on the former mayor, on both of us. So our execution was not as.
But did you learn from that?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. So yes, when we did finally work it out, it got going. So yes, it was a learning opportunity for both of us. So yes. So no, I feel that this is a worthy cause, and I believe that yes, we can evaluate and manage the person and work with them.
So at City Hall, is that where they're going to be located at, or
No, so they may be working out of Eugene, but they have to spend so many days. It depends. They may even be from Oakridge. It just depends on who they hire. But they have to spend so many days in Oakridge, so many days in Lowell. So their time will be split up in both communities.
and when do we have to have this answer by?
Well, they were asking if you all would approve the $5,000, which we do have. It's an economic development piece, so we do have it in our economic development fund.
Kathy?
So while I understand this and I participated in the rain, and I saw what it was for, and I believe that it's an opportunity, and it gives our citizens the opportunity to think about entrepreneurial activities and how to fund them and how to start them, how to create them, and I think that's all a good thing. Mike, I'm a little more concerned about this memo of understanding. So this East Lane County Collaborative is something we've already participated, I mean, we
Yeah,
created
so-
this to do this?
Yes, since, when we first started with Rain about a year ago, so it was,
You and Lowell collaborated to make this East Lane
correct,
Collaborative. And so the contacts for them are then you and Jared and Lowell.
correct.
And you will be responsible for ensuring the performance of the activities and duties described in the MOU. For your appointed person.
Right.
Because you seem to have an awful lot on your plate right now. And you said we have the funds that'll come out of economic development to do that?
Yes.
Okay.
What if we put that $5,000 into ODAC? Could ODAC use some money? Economic development? About $5,000?
We got our money out of the, OIP fund, economic development, same pot.
It comes from the same pot.
Yeah. If it's traded sector, I think we're okay with that.
And so we had a discussion at one point about whether or not rain really provided a valuable enough resource to the city of Oakridge because of what the traded sector definition really needed to be.
Correct.
And that currently there wasn't a lot of, small entrepreneurs that even qualified for that. We had a difficulty finding people who would qualify under that definition to participate in the loan program. That was last year. So I'm concerned that,
So the
that maybe
difference,
this isn't a good fit.
so the difference would be is the amount of time put into it the first time is not as dedicated as this position would be. Okay, so it was Caroline coming up, trying to work it through as she could, and she had other areas to do also, so, this is why they're wanting to focus a venture catalyst to our area, and I think it'll develop better. So, a number of years ago, and I forget the name of the program, it was Ciroli. It was a Ciroli.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
So, believe it or not, out of that program, there's still about 3 or 4 businesses going strong, and at least 2 of them are in high fives and mid 6-figure earnings now, and they started with tiny little stuff, okay, right out of their houses. So I think this is very similar to that, but from a different perspective. So, but even if you can get 2 people developing those type of businesses, you're doing pretty good.
I'm skeptical. $5,000 may not seem like a lot of money, but it is.
No,
And
it
if we dedicated that money instead to a grant writer that worked here for the city, might we get more bang for the buck that way? I'm still feeling burned out of the travel lane student who we gave $2,000 and didn't get anything for it. And I appreciate that you owned it and said you learned from it. I mean, I appreciate that. But this is a different day and a different way. And $5,000, I mean, is there some other way that we could use that money for economic development?
Well, and we do have funds for marketing and other things already, and again, this is just another facet towards developing your traded sector. I mean, the bottom line is you're trying to develop some more traded sector businesses. And
I don't know, I guess part of it too is I went to that meeting at the Vub and I listened to the pitches that these people were making, and frankly, none of them seemed like very good business. The best business idea of the night came from Dylan, and now he's rethinking the viability of it. He had the best pitch of the night. So I don't know, you gotta put $5,000 toward it, I'm skeptical.
That's fine.
Kathy?
I move that the city administrator sign the memorandum of understanding with the Regional Accelerator and Innovation Network, RAIN, and contribute $5,000 to hire a part-time RAIN Rural Venture Catalyst for East Lane County.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Any more discussion? Call for the vote.
Mayor Rowland,
Aye.
Councilor Gobelman,
Aye.
Councilor Carl,
Abstain.
Councilor Alpha,
Nay.
Councilor Holston,
Aye.
Councilor McMillan,
Motion passes.